Hi, I'm Kristen with Legit Trips. We have a few trips coming up to Machu Picchu this year, and we get a lot of questions about this bucket list trip, so I thought I would answer some of our FAQs. Number one, what about this altitude? Everybody wants to know, is it going to kill me? We spend 2 full days acclimating in Cusco in our itinerary, and those days are all included in your Legit Trips package. So we do a welcome dinner on the first night in Cusco, and we have a trek briefing with our tour guide for the trek the second night. So you'll have plenty to do, easy lounging around kind of stuff to do in Cusco while you acclimate to the altitude before we begin the trek. And we recommend that whether you come with us or not. You really do need 2 full days to get used to the altitude before you start hiking in it. Number 2, the difficulty of the hike and bringing the altitude into the equation. Some people don't know how that's going to affect them and how that will affect their hike. On our hike and our trek, we have a lot of options for bailout. So if you aren't making it very well during a certain day, you're able to take a horse for part or all of the day on 2 of the days of our 5-day trek. So those are very affordable options. I think it's about $35 for the day for the horse. And we also have an option on the second to last day while you're approaching Machu Picchu to take a bus that day. It's about halfway through the harder part of the day. That's also a very affordable option. So you've got horses and buses to your rescue if you feel like the hike itself might be challenging, or if the altitude is just kind of an unknown that you want some safety nets. You do not need to book the horses or the bus in advance of starting the trek with us. So you can see how you go and then make a decision once you're there. Third thing is packing. What should I pack? How should I pack? The quick answer is you can pack anything you want. We have a situation where you leave your suitcases in Cusco. They get locked up in lockers with our trekking guides. So the night before the trek begins, when you have your trek briefing, you'll receive a duffel bag from our tour company, and you pack everything you need into that duffel bag for the trek, and horses will carry that duffel bag for you. So all you need to bring for the actual hiking is a small camelback or a small backpack that you can carry just your personal items, your phone, maybe some sunscreen, some water, things like that in a small personal backpack to have on the trek. Otherwise, your suitcase will stay locked up in Cusco, and the horses will carry the rest of your belongings. And our trekking guides, their company is very concerned about fair and ethical treatment of both the land and the animals. So there is a 7-kilo weight limit on the duffel bags. So you can bring anything you want on the trip, but you might have to leave a bunch of it in your suitcase in Cusco. And we believe that's the right thing to do for the animals as well. You don't need much while you're out on the trail, just like one of everything really as far as layers go, because the weather's super unpredictable. So a tank top, a long sleeve, a sweater, and a jacket, just so you're prepared for sort of whatever might come. And the last thing is about the lodging. A lot of people know of the Inca Trail. We actually do the Salkantay Trail, and the Inca Trail is all tent camping. Ours is all glamping, sort of, that is built with local building materials and built into the landscape to blend in. Again, the trekking company that we use is very concerned with ethical treatment of the land, and they've done an exceptional job building really nice accommodations for us that also are very adapted well to the land that they're part of. So the first night we stay in glass-topped sky domes. The second night we stay in Andean huts. And on the last night we stay in jungle domes. And then right before we go to Machu Picchu, you get a hot shower in a hotel in Aguascalientes, and then you return back to Cusco where the adventure began. So it's not tent camping, and you don't have to carry any normal backpacking stuff on your back. So with the altitude and the crazy amount of hiking that the trek really is, we've tried to make it as doable as possible for as many of our guests as we can. Again, we have tours to Machu Picchu happening in both May and October of 2020, and we'd love to have you if you're interested. If you have any more questions, please don't hesitate to reach out. You can contact us through legittrips.com or send us a direct email, fun@legittrips.com. Thanks so much, and we'd love to see you. Bye.